Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't ease you into its power system. From the very first episode, it tells you there are beings in this world that cannot be defeated, only contained. Cursed energy, domain expansions, techniques that break the laws of physics, and at the top of all of it sit two men whose very existence changed the balance of the entire sorcerer world. Today, we rank the top 10 strongest Jujutsu Kaisen characters of all time. Based on feats, based on real combat outcomes, no hype. And the debate between number 1 and number 2 is the most contested argument in the entire fandom. One of only 4 special-grade sorcerers officially recognized by Jujutsu High. Yuki rejected the entire sorcerer system and operated independently, which alone tells you she feared nobody in it. Her cursed technique adds imaginary mass to herself or her shikigami, creating attacks with gravitational force that can crush anything in their path. She fought Kenjaku, one of the most dangerous sorcerers alive, and pushed him harder than almost anyone else managed. A character whose full power was never completely shown and whose ceiling remains one of the most debated in the fandom. The Sorcerer Killer. A man born with essentially zero cursed energy, and that absence became his greatest weapon. With his heavenly restriction, Toji compensated for his lack of cursed energy with physical prowess so extreme he became undetectable to other sorcerers. He can sneak past Gojo's 6 eyes, the most precise sensory tool in the series. He nearly killed a young Gojo and Geto simultaneously when both were already considered prodigies. Toji proved that in a world built on cursed energy, the most dangerous man alive might be the one who has none. Utah is a rare case of someone who can compete directly with special-grade monsters. Rika grants him access to massive cursed energy reserves, possibly the largest among living humans. He is capable of copying cursed techniques with high accuracy, giving him one of the most versatile arsenals in JJK. Only 4 characters in JJK hold the rank of special-grade sorcerer: Yuki, Yuta, Gojo, and Geto. And Yuta is considered second only to Gojo among modern sorcerers. His growth rate throughout the series is unprecedented. He started as a boy haunted by a cursed spirit. He ended as someone Gojo personally acknowledged as a potential successor. A sorcerer who has survived for over 1,000 years by transplanting his brain into other bodies. He orchestrated the Shibuya incident. He engineered the culling game. He manipulated every major faction in the series simultaneously across decades of planning. His cursed technique inherited from Suguru Geto lets him control thousands of cursed spirits at once, an army in one body. As evidenced by JJK0, he's capable of controlling thousands of cursed spirits simultaneously, making him one of the most versatile and dangerous fighters in the series. Kenjaku isn't the strongest in raw power. He's the most dangerous because he's been planning longer than most characters have been alive. The most unpredictable fighter in JJK. When his domain expansion hits its jackpot condition, Hikari enters a state of reverse cursed technique auto-activation, meaning he regenerates from anything, including fatal wounds, indefinitely. During that window, he is functionally immortal. Gojo himself stated that Hikari surpasses even him in terms of potential when he's on a winning streak. The caveat is the jackpot has to hit. When it does, nobody in this series can put him down. Not Gojo, not Sukuna, nobody. That conditional immortality is exactly what puts him at 6. Yes, even sealed, the conversation about Gojo belongs near the top. Gojo's combination of limitless and 6 eyes creates mathematical level control of space. Infinity creates an untouchable barrier between him and all attacks. 6 eyes allow near-zero cursed energy consumption, essentially infinite stamina. His domain expansion. Unlimited void traps opponents in infinite information loops. A metaphysical torture chamber. In one-on-one combat, Gojo is undefeatable. Even Sukuna was forced to rely on Mahoraga and merged Beast Ejido to defeat him. Gojo is clearly the most powerful sorcerer of the current era. The only reason he's at 5 and not higher is that 2 people above him have demonstrated they can specifically counter everything he brings. At his absolute peak before the Sukuna fight, Unlimited Void fully mastered, 6 eyes operating at maximum efficiency, red, blue, and hollow purple, available instantly. Gojo was something the sorcerer world hadn't produced in centuries. His birth alone forced the creation of new special-grade curses to maintain cosmic balance. Gojo is more akin to a force of nature than a traditional sorcerer, a fact that almost every character in the series attests to. He lost to Sukuna only because Sukuna found a way around infinity using Mahoraga's adaptation. Remove that specific counter, Gojo wins, every time. Most people underestimate Yuji's ceiling. His body was engineered specifically to be Sukuna's vessel, meaning his physical durability, cursed energy capacity, and reverse cursed technique potential are all built to contain the King of Curses. Yuji showcased his immense potential throughout the series, and his unique connection to Sukuna means his body operates on a level no ordinary sorcerers can match. His Black Flash frequency, his blood manipulation inherited from Kenjaku, and his inherited soul technique make him the only person in the series whose growth trajectory points directly towards Sukuna's level. He's not there yet, but the gap is closing with every fight. Once Sukuna took over Megumi's body powered by 15 fingers with access to 10 Shadows technique, the King of Curses became far more terrifying than ever before, using his immense cursed energy reserves to summon the strongest Shikigami versions and killed the most powerful characters in the series. In addition to his slashing curse techniques, Sukuna has high intellect and excellent battle sense. He sought Mahoraga's adaptive ability specifically as a way to break Gojo's limitless. He didn't just defeat Gojo, he studied the problem, found the precise solution, and executed it. That's not power alone. That's the difference between being strong and being the King of Curses. In the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, no character is more powerful than the King of Curses. Ryumen Sukuna is unquestionably the strongest, the pinnacle of cursed energy in human history. At 20 fingers, his malevolent shrine expands without a barrier, meaning it covers real terrain with no limits on its range. His dismantle and cleave cut through anything with or without cursed energy. His fire arrow technique destroyed entire city blocks in seconds. He defeated Gojo, the man the entire series told us was unbeatable, and did it by being smarter, more adaptable, and fundamentally more powerful. Sukuna isn't the strongest because the story needed a final boss. He's the strongest because every single feat he has demonstrated across the entire series points to the same conclusion. There is no ceiling on the King of Curses. 10 characters. And the Gojo versus Sukuna debate will never fully die. And that's exactly what makes Jujutsu Kaisen special. Is Hikari criminally underrated? Could Yuta eventually surpass Gojo? And the real question, at 20 fingers, is Sukuna the strongest character in all of anime? Drop your answer in the comments. Subscribe. Next video. Every domain expansion in JJK ranked from weakest to strongest.